I'm Sylvia Mayer, an arbitrator, mediator, and attorney located in Houston, Texas, serving as neutral in cases all around the country. Thank you for clicking on Mayer on Mediation and Arbitration. Today, I want to talk about how to breach the bully barrier in mediation. Bullies use aggressive behavior, physical and verbal, to intimidate and coerce. Bullies show up in all aspects of life, from the playground to the office to mediation and negotiation. In many cases, the bully is the reason the dispute is in mediation. The bully has become a barrier to resolution. Then it becomes the mediator's job to breach the bully barrier to facilitate finding a path to resolution. To illustrate this, I'm going to use a children's book. It's Alexis O'Neill's book called The Recess Queen. Now, in this book, no one swings until Mean Gene swings. No one kicks a ball until Mean Gene kicks a ball. And no one bounces on the trampoline until Mean Gene bounces. Mean Gene uses physical, pushing and kicking, and verbal, growling and yelling, intimidation to control all of the other kids on the playground. Mean Gene is the recess queen, and Mean Gene is a bully. But then a new kid comes to school. Her name is Katie Sue. Recess comes and Katie Sue rushes exuberantly out to the playground where she swings and she kicks and she bounces, all before Mean Gene has done any of those things. Mean Gene charges after her, grabs her by the collar, and yells at Katie Sue. But Katie Sue surprises Mean Gene. She is not intimidated. Instead, Katie Sue breaches the bully barrier. She steps back, pulls a jump rope out of her backpack. She starts to jump and invites Mean Gene to jump with her. After an awkward pause, Mean Gene joins in. They jump, they giggle, they become friends. And now the playground becomes a place to play for everyone. So how does this translate to mediation? Katie Sue did 4 important things. First, Katie Sue did not fight fire with fire. A bully's power lies in their ability to trigger our emotions. Katie Sue took that away. She did not let Mean Gene's bullying affect her own emotional state. 2, Katie Sue separated the person from the problem. Instead of reacting to the person, Mean Gene, Katie Sue focused on the shared problem. Everyone wanted to play at recess, including Mean Gene. 3, Katie Sue met an unspoken need. Bullies often act because they are hiding something. When Katie Sue invited Mean Gene to jump with her, we learned something we didn't know. Until that very day, no one had ever asked Mean Gene to play. And 4th, Katie Sue found a resolution. She found a solution that met everyone's needs and allowed Mean Gene to be central to that solution. Some people refer to this as saving face. So what does the recess queen teach parties and mediators about how to breach the bully barrier in mediation? Everything. It tells us to stop, breathe, do not react. Instead, listen, observe, learn. Separate the person from the problem. Seek out the unspoken needs and find a path to resolution that meets everyone's needs and allows them to be part of the solution instead of the problem. Thank you for joining me today. Please connect with me on LinkedIn or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them below.